Okay, my name is Stan 8. I'm a break dancer, and I rap sometimes, when I feel free, doing so many things, activities in my life, trying to grow and everything. You know. So when I was growing up, I was in love with breakdancing, and I had a lot of people who were breakdancing at the time, but I wasn't able to participate, based on the fact that how I go up my life. Wasn't really that social, always indoor and everything. So I actually started breakdancing in 2020, when the virus came, who were doing nothing at home. So people were like, you gotta stay away from the virus if you can exercise yourself. And I was just asking myself, what then can I do? For me to keep myself exercised, keep that sport, going on. And I said, okay, other people were kind of wrestling and doing some other things, just to keep the body system warm and everything. So I said, okay, I'm just gonna dive into social media, more especially YouTube, to see what's going on in there. So when I dive in there, I said, okay, let me check out dancing steps and everything. So I stumbled upon one guy. His name is Michael Scoots, and he taught me how to dance. I was going through his videos and everything, and since then, man, I started dancing, and today I'm almost perfect to the craft and everything. You understand? So I've been in the game for a very long time. Since 2020 is almost like 5 years now. So I've been dancing for long. Well, some people also ask how I come about with the wave and the emotions in it. One thing I have to say about breakdancing is it's not really like you just want to show off with breakdance or anything, man. You just doing it for the spirit. There's a spirit in breakdancing, and that spirit is in your heart. You don't even know, but if you don't breakdance, it's almost like you're sick. Sometimes if I'm sick, I still break dance because it's the only thing that gives me joy and makes me feel that I'm happy, and I just love doing it. And today I'm still doing this shit on the street, just dancing when I have the chance. If I don't have the chance, I don't have to, to struggle so much. I just go on and keep doing these styles on the street as well. Every move you see on breakdance comes from the heart and comes from the feeling, because the feeling that you have with the music, matters a whole lot. Sometimes I ask myself, I don't know what I could do, if there is no music and there is no breakdance, because the two combines to really interpret what acts really mean in my world and everything. So I'm happy that I found breakdance, and this is the only thing that gives me joy when I feel lonely and when I feel, trying to talk to someone and I have nobody to talk to. I just, breakdance and I feel better than I was. And so just that I'm doing it because of that love and everything. I'm not doing it for anything but just for the passion and everything, and I can't stop doing it. Even if I try to stop doing it, man, the spirit would always get me up and find myself doing it. So that's just the whole thing. Okay, some people that really want to go into it can of course as well do that, because I was not flexible, right from the time I was born. I was not flexible at all. It was just like that, breakdancing, and I really learned how to be flexible, through breakdancing. And I went through pains. I gotta be honest with you. I went through pains, for me to be able to be where I am today, dancing and doing all these styles that you see me doing. I went through a lot of shit. I'm just gonna be honest with you. If you going into it, you just gonna be considering the whole thing. Say you gonna go through pains. It's not just gonna happen like that. No, you definitely gonna go through a lot of pains and everything for you to be able to get it right. And say you doing it, and wow, of course you gonna get it all right.